and welcome back to MITA Unshackled. I am your guest, co-host, Jennifer Miles of Plant Body Soul.
And I'm Gordon Ogden with Plant Body Soul.
And we are here to welcome our next guests from LePay Organics. We have owners Jameer Miller and Hassan Abdul Karim.
Correct.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. When we were asked who we would like to bring on as our guests, you were definitely top of mind. We are so excited to be working with you and the brands.
Well, it's been a wonderful start.
We appreciate that.
Definitely.
And we just adore, I was telling Hassan, we adore your team. You have a wonderful team, and it's been a pleasure working with everyone.
Yeah, you know, we keep them tied up in the back. they got to get that work done.
Well, they're doing a fine job.
Yeah.
They're doing a fine job.
He's the taskmaster.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the taskmaster. I'm the nice guy. Okay.
There's always got to be the balance in every partnership.
Oh, truly.
Yes,
Truly.
it's true. Isn't
Yes,
it?
that's the balance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if you wouldn't mind sharing with us a little bit more about the brands. You have two brands here. We have Bold Behavior and Seaside Fine Flower.
Exactly.
Would you mind sharing a little bit about the brands and like the personality and what the brands offer?
Well, what I'll do is I'll let my brother speak about the brand, and I'll talk about the personality.
Okay. That sounds like a deal.
So, since I've been put on blast, we're going to do it real simple.
Okay.
You know, Seaside Fine Flower is real simple. All we're about is being able to provide that great flower for that lifestyle. That means, you know, I look at today's hustle and bustle and the stress that we endure, you know, so you got to have some type of escape, you know, and this is your way to escape. Get your Seaside. You take a hit, all of a sudden you just hear a wave crash.
Yeah.
You know, there's a wave that comes over. You start to relax. A lot of the anxiety from the day begins to just fade away. So that's what it's all about for us in the Seaside brand. Bold Behavior, those are our girls. You know, they're not here to rep, so I'll let you guys rep for them. But yeah, we're here to talk about Seaside. We're here to talk about Plant Body. You know, we appreciate our partnership and look forward to really doing some more great things as we come along and build. So, you know, we appreciate y'all, and I'll let my brother speak to the fact of the personality.
Yes.
Well, the personality from the brands came from my photography, and I use it for stress from being a veteran and having PTSD and these things. I'm a Hall of Fame photographer, so I use that. But we created the names Seaside from the scenery that I shoot on the ocean, and the calm that you get and the serenity that you get from the sea. And we're all born inside the womb, which is water.
Yep.
So, and we're 75% water. So, utilizing those pictures and stuff, we created the brands because of the serenity and peace that wave crashers brings when people like hearing waves. Smoky Mountains was when I was in Sedona and the clouds were all hanging, so I was shooting the mountains, and it was Smoky Mountains.
Yeah.
And I was smoking, right? So it was a metamorphosis that evolved in that capacity.
That's a lovely, like, I was experiencing as you were telling me this.
Yes.
So I think that the brand definitely carries that vision and that feel through. The branding is wonderful.
Oh yeah, this is one of our infused pre-rolls with Keith. Is that the Keith?
It's on the outside.
On the outside, yeah. But this right here is absolutely phenomenal. So we take pride in our cannabis and the plants and the flower. So our job is to make sure that we're the purveyors of high-grade cannabis. Okay, so we have basically want to keep THC levels above 25. This is our objective in our plants, and in making sure that we're affordable for individuals that are veterans, individual first responders, because again, you know, there's a lot of great weed, but when you $65, $70 for an eighth, you put it out, especially out of the reach of a lot of individuals that really need it.
Absolutely.
And we want to make sure it's affordable for those individuals that are underserved.
Thank you for that, and thank you for your service.
Thank you.
We have a passion and a soft spot for veterans. In my other work as a yoga therapist, I work a lot and specialize with veterans and first responders with PTSD. So
I got all of that.
So it's truly wonderful that you are providing quality medicine or a product for people that need it.
Well, just like you're sharing, I've done yoga. I did Bikram.
Oh, yeah.
Now they call it high because he did some bad things.
Yeah,
but
that's where I started.
Okay, but you know, in doing that, that was part of the metamorphosis, because I was, you know, when I got out the military, the Veterans Administration would send me jars of Percocet.
Yeah.
Jars. This is in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know, big amber jars of Percocet, Percodan. Take one every 4 hours, every 6 hours, and I never knew I was addicted. And then I was at a restaurant, an Asian doctor said, "I'll get you off the pills." You know, and he did.
Yeah.
So this is something that's a much better alternative for pain, and it allows you to work. You can have cannabis to work and function, because I functioned as a fund manager at a very high level, managing $400 to $500 million of other people's money. So I think it's a benefit, it's a blessing, and it helps my brother who's had the trials and tribulations of the NFL.
Yeah. Can you share a little bit about your journey with cannabis?
I wouldn't say it was a trial and tribulation like the Army. You know what I'm saying?
Different.
I'm not gonna go there.
He didn't have the trials. He was given the tribulations.
I gave it out a lot.
That's a good distinction.
Again, no, the reason, you know, that we're here sitting with you guys right now is just for that. You know, I had to find alternatives to all the opiates that they kept feeding us, because, you know, there's a thing where they say deny till they die.
Right.
Everybody knew that was an issue. Everybody knew that, you know, all these opiates should not be taken and then go out and operate anything and then go out and party and drink and do whatever you're going to do. So you see guys blacking out, you see guys having episodes of whatever it may be, and later on, after, you know, the situation's been resolved in a not so favorable way, you find out that the guy had CTE, that he had some mental issues, that, you know, I think that contributes to it, because it's just a blocker. You know, opiates are blockers. They don't help heal, they don't help do anything more, they just block pain. And, you know, my thought was, and, you know, it's been since 2010, 11, I haven't ingested one opiate since, but I smoke cannabis, you know, and certain cannabis I stay with, and certain cannabis I really don't like. It doesn't affect me the same way. So it's all about the medicine, you know, and it's trials and tribulations that I've had to go through to find the right combination of medicine for myself, and that's where our whole, you know, company and ideal was born. From was, you know, the actual, you know, plant, the actual medicine. So how do we get the medicine to the people that really need it? Because we all got some type of stress, pain, whatever it is we're dealing with in the world. And it's about making sure that we fix that. It's about making sure that, you know, we can let everybody know that, you know what, there's some love out there. You know, it's not all about the hate. It's not all about, you know, what we read, what we see. You know, just take some time, and if everybody would smoke a little bit and relax, the world would be a better place.
It really would.
You know, I think.
I agree.
Yes. Can you, so you shared just a moment about, like, you know, how you relax and your method of consumption. Is there a preferred method of consumption for you that works the best for you? Both. What would that be? What's your go-to?
Smoke.
You smoke. That's
okay.
okay.
I can't control edibles. I end up eating too many.
I smoke, but I've been doing a little bit more of the edibles.
Okay.
So I have where's my Link? That's our confectionery expert back there.
Oh, cool.
Link, and so they make my special peanut butter bread.
Oh,
wow.
That sounds delightful.
Oh, it's delicious.
That sounds amazing.
Okay, it's delicious. And it was funny because they make it each piece could be anywhere from 50 to 100 milligrams piece. I don't have that 10. So so it was a funny story though that one of my relatives was in town.
Leave that one out there. Yeah, we're
She,
gonna go on and leave
she,
that story
she slipped
alone.
down the stairs like a 17-year-old or a 6-year-old down the stairs, but she was 73.
Oh boy.
But she enjoyed the brittle.
She did.
That's amazing.
She enjoyed the brittle.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so.
Your mom is.
Yeah, my mom's 85 and she loves gummies. And,
Oh!
yeah, it's perfect.
The refrigerator
To
stock.
sleep. Oh yeah, it is stocked.
Oh, man, yeah.
It's great.
That's it.
Yeah, see, so, I mean, my father, he smoked weeds until he transitioned, and that was in his 90s.
That's great.
So, and my cousin, who's 80-something, he blazes too. He
Yeah.
thinks it's the staff of life. So, it's a beautiful plant.
Yes.
It's
Provides
a
quality of life for
That it
people.
is.
No, it does.
Yeah.
It helps me get into them poses.
Are you still practicing yoga?
Not anymore. I had too many surgeries.
Well, I'm sure one of Jen's classes.
I might have to
you
try
should
that.
teach
Yeah,
I
them.
mean,
one of
sort
my
of. I don't.
classes would
I like. I did Pilates.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I'm in the. I ain't
I did that
scared.
this morning.
That's good.
Yeah.
Pretty funny. That's pretty funny. We'll see, though.
What about you, Jamera? Do you have any wellness practices that are?
I ride a
something that
bike.
You do. Okay,
Yeah.
that's your thing.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I stretch. I have my little routine.
Yeah.
Sun salutation.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
See, you're doing
You're
some
familiar.
yoga.
Yes, very much so.
And outside, it's already
Yeah.
hot yoga.
It is already
Yeah,
hot.
it is.
So,
It's
yeah,
perfect.
I get it in a little bit. Just to stay moving.
What would you like? Can you give us some of the products that you feature at Seaside Fine Flower? What are the SKUs that you have? Where can people find your product?
Well, go ahead.
Oh, we can be found at Cureleaf,
Soul.
The Good, Soulflower,
The mint.
The Mint,
The Good.
and- Yes, The Good, and 4 or 5 more coming soon.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Great.
Yeah, we're already in setup
And
process.
Cresco.
So they'll be coming
Cresco.
In Cresco.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I see that you offer these keef covered joints. Anything else that's a highlight or like a
Oh,
showcase piece?
We're gonna have some candy that's out, some chocolates that'll be out of sight.
Oh, awesome.
We have a gummy that is a pineapple gummy with a hot center, with a spicy center.
Ooh.
And hey, Link,
Yeah, it's delicious.
hey, you tap Link, please, Sultan. Link, come here. This is our king of confections right here. This is Link.
Hi.
Hi, Link.
Hey, Link, could you tell them about our chocolate, man, and the chocolate that we're coming out with for Bold Behavior as well as Seaside?
Well, well, thank you. The chocolate is going to be handmade. It's going to be of the fine. It's almost, we're like 99% organic, but there's a couple ingredients that we still have to make to get it to pass. So we're a little bit, I'm not shy of that, but all kinds of fire stuff. We'll have dark chocolate, milk chocolates. We're looking at a white chocolate right now. We have a dark chocolate raspberry, dark chocolate with almond, and white chocolate with almonds. And then we do some special stuff that Hassan and Jameer asked us to do, and they want something special. We have some stuff like we did at the Super Bowl, where we actually had chocolate squares that are 50 milligrams, but they had Rolos crushed up on top of them.
Oh, and like I said,
It's coming
this is the
online.
master of the peanut butter
Yes,
brittle.
it is.
You know
Okay.
your stuff.
And-
Peanut brittle we have some peanut brittle that actually goes from the sweet and sour to barbecue to
Barbecue.
just
Sweet and
sweet and spicy, and then barbecue, and then we just have regular brittle, but it's fine.
And they got some raspberry. We got the raspberry chocolate, and so we got some exotics.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
Yes.
those are unusual items
Oh.
here in the valley. Oh, that's fantastic.
Different
Thank
flavor
you so
choices.
much for shedding some light on that. Thank you so much for shedding some light on that. We appreciate that. So, can you tell us a little bit more as we're starting to wrap up our segment here? Can you share with us a little bit more about what inspires you?
Really is helping others, and that's something that's been a foundation for us. Both of us have our own foundations, which is imperative in giving back to community life, and in doing those things. We've helped a lot of children get into college. We've been doing these things for years before we got into this business, but it's even really grown to another level. And he's been doing things with single moms, and I mean, I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, nah, Well, what inspires me about everything is the ability to reach those that I don't know, and help them, and be able to be a part of an industry that was once black labeled, was once said to be, the devil's lettuce or whatever, however it was phrased, slowly but surely becoming, completely legal. Look where we are now currently.
Yeah.
It's now, you've got folks in line, they're smoking, they're doing their thing, and that's what it's all about. So I appreciate you guys having us on for the segment.
Thank you for the love. We appreciate you.
We appreciate
I got
you.
to shout out my man Sultan, baby.
Always a pleasure. Thank you so
Yes.
much.